If you want to hear about the cars that go on sale here first, then subscribe to this VAQ channel. Hello and welcome to this Volkswizard car sales video on this 2019 69 reg 2019 model year Volkswagen Golf GTI TCR 5-door. It's in Tornado Red, done 45,500 miles. It's got the decals, which we'll talk about later. It's got a full VW service history, serviced roughly every 14,000 miles. I think the first one was a bit sooner. It's due a service in about 2 months, so I'll do that before sale. I'll also do the VAQ diff oil because there's no record of that having been done, though it probably has been done. It's a totally standard spec apart from the decals, but it's still quite a good spec. So it's got Apple CarPlay, rear camera, front and rear parking sensors, and all the other stuff, adaptive cruise control. It's got carbon, I would say, effect mirror casings, which were actually a factory option on this car, much nicer than the matte black ones that were standard, but these are probably not genuine, but I think they look okay, so I've left them on the car. Other than that, it's completely standard, apart from the fact there's a TCR decal on the back there, which looks like it should have been there from the factory. If you don't like that, I can take that off, no problem, and then it will be totally standard. We've got the supplying dealer number plates front and back from when the last owner bought it a couple of years ago. 3 owners from new, first for a year, last 2 for 2 years. And the last owner was a subscriber to my YouTube channel. He offered it to me directly, dropped it off with his wife and 2 kids. And yeah, it's nice to have another TCR in stock, especially one that's standard spec, as many of them are, because the Quaranta or Belvedere wheels, depending what Volkswagen want to call them today, are quite cool because they're forged, so they've got a real cult following, and that means they're super light, so unsprung weight is probably less than on the performance pack cars. This car doesn't have dynamic chassis control, which is nice to have, but yeah, I think these actually work okay on UK roads. Condition-wise, it's excellent. There's nothing really to report. There was a localised smart repair to the top of this door done, presumably when the last owner bought it, but it's not too bad. I've given it a polish today and it looks a lot better. So yeah, if that's the only bit of paintwork on the car, I don't think that's too bad for 5 years and 45,000 miles, and the rest I'm pretty sure is original. The tyres are Firestones, which is not the most popular brand at the moment, but they're not a budget brand, and the fronts have got 6mm loads of tread, backs are on 7.5, so nearly new, so you won't have to change those for a while. Brakes at the front are okay. Apparently had pads all around when the last owner bought it. Discs are okay. There's a bit of a lip, but they're still fine. Wheels, there's nothing really I need to do. I think at some point it's had minor marks polished out of the edges on some of them. Weirdly, it doesn't look like it's that one, but I'll give you a look at them all now and you can see there's nothing really that needs doing. Because they're not big wheels, it's kind of harder to damage them than it would be on, say, a Pretoria or a Reifnitz wheel. So that's good as well. New back discs fitted by me, Febby Bilsteins. So that'll keep you going for a while. And offside fronts. So yeah, there's nothing really obvious. I think maybe there's a bit there where the polishing differs from the factory one to another bit, but yeah, it's not really worth doing in my opinion. It's a bit of a shame the logo's faded on there, but then that seems to be happening to Mark 8 Golf R calipers as well. So yeah, no dents, no scrapes. It's hardly got any stone chips as well. There are some. There's one there, and there's one there. I think there's shadows on it there, just there. That's been lovingly touched in by the last owner. I suppose I should show you the roof, which I don't do very often. Nothing to report on there. It's the red roof, not the coloured roof. Nice little lip spoiler, which is TCR thing. Yeah, looks great. Okay, red's actually quite rare, I think, and the decals, which a lot of people took off, are quite rare, but I think I actually like them on this car. I'm not sure why, maybe it's a midlife crisis. Condition-wise inside is remarkable. There's nothing really to report. It was super clean when it came in, and yeah, I think you won't be disappointed. You might be disappointed we don't have the original red-edged floor mats. They go missing quite a lot. They were missing from my Club Sport S from when I saw the car to when I collected it. It's a long story. The owner has bought some genuine VW ones with silver edging, which I think are Golf R ones, and they're okay. If you're really bothered, just keep a look out on eBay. They turn up every so often, probably from people who work in car dealerships. In the back, even though he had 2 kids, 2 girls, it's it just haven't taken any cleaning. Often you find the back, there are bits missing and the air vents are all battered, backs of the seats are filthy, jelly babies shoved down the seats. I've hardly done anything, just giving it a quick vac. Door card's good as well. Let's have a look in the boots. It didn't have a load liner, but it hasn't needed one, so the boot carpet's great. Space saver spare wheel, which actually almost had the right amount of air in it. It was on 50 psi. Now it's on what it should have, which is 60. Often they come in with like 20, which means it wouldn't really be that safe to drive. Locking wheel box key there, all lovely and original. I actually did take this off to have a look underneath it, because I remember seeing the data sticker for a car under here, and there it was, so that's a good sign. Back panel is original, bolts untouched. Fuel filler, exactly how it should be. Again, on this side, perfect. Headliner, perfect. I don't normally show that because there's really rarely an issue when the car's of this age. Driver's seat then, so really there's a tiny nick there, which is about the same as the one on my Club Sport S, which has done nearly a third of the mileage. But yeah, it's great. Steering wheel's great. Doesn't smell of anything in here. Nice and clean. Floor mat's good. Stainless pedals. We've got my Carly device in there, which we're going to use later to do a check on this car on camera. Stickers are there. I've set the tyre pressures to 36 all round. Driver's door card, all spot on. We'll start it up in a sec now. Let's have a quick look under the bonnet. It did apparently have a new bonnet catch under warranty. That's why that's shiny. Stickers are still on the airbox there. Engine cover is right, and still got the Mol battery. That's a good German battery, unlike some of them that are fitted. Bolts are untouched on the wings and the bonnet. So yeah, it's all spot on. Even the soundproofing pad fits. Okay, now let's start her up. It's keyless. So starts it well, no warning lights, apart from lane assist, which you can turn off. I have to put that on because if it's got it, then when I sell the car, it should have it on, but you can always turn it off if you don't want it. Auto main beam as well, which is cool. It'll make driving in the winter so much nicer. Air conditioning blows cold, nice and clean in here. Driving modes, no DCC as I mentioned. Complete book pack in there. I just thought I'd let you hear the exhaust notes at idle, because even though this is a petrol particulate filter car, it does make a noise. It's quite a good noise as well. Okay, now let's plug Carly in and see what it can tell us about this car. Okay, so we're going to go into Diagnostics and check for issues, connect. So while it's going through the modules on the car, if there are any errors, it will say however many faults it's found so far. For total transparency, I should tell you that I just clear any faults, because some of them are spurious. They're just like maybe low battery, that kind of faults. So clear them, start the engine, and then anything that comes back, will need to be looked at. So let's see what happens. This is really useful for like air conditioning faults, because then you don't have to see if it's cold. Say you check the car in the winter when it's a cold day, and quite a few other things as well. But it's primarily aircon, gearbox. I guess it's nice to have a clean bill of health on that as well. A lot of stuff though will put a warning light on the dashboard, as I'm sure you guys know, but it's still worth doing. Okay. The good news is 0 issues found. So Carly's brilliant because I always carry it on me. It just connects via Bluetooth to my phone, and yeah, I mean, if you're going to see a car, take it with you, test drive the car, and actually clear the faults, test drive the car, and then check again. And if nothing's come back, then great. If stuff does come back, it's got Smart Mechanic, which will try and tell you reasonably reliably what the fault means and how to fix it. Right, now let's do a Carly used car check when I can find it. Here we are, used car mileage check. That is just that's just telling you that's just them telling you what it looks like when it does find stuff. That's not this car's chassis number. Okay, let's learn more and continue. So it says no mileage higher than the dashboard has been found in other control modules on this car. It's all in kilometres, so 73220 relates to the 45,000 miles. That's good. There's one other nice one as well. Vehicle electronics. So there's no records on the airbag controllers. That's good. This is a good one as well. It tells you the last time it had a software flash was presumably when it was at Wolfsburg on the 21st of May 2019. Well, thanks for watching this Volkswizard car sales video. If you want to hear about the cars that go on sale here first, then subscribe to this VAQ channel, which is the sub-channel of the Volkswizard channel. And if you need any more information on this Golf GTI TCR, then get in touch with me directly, Andrew at volkswizard.co.uk. Thanks for watching.